great players, they have a great organization, and you tell them one thing.
What is good, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider Alex back with another video. Breaking news, an absolute bombshell dropped this morning. The wait is finally over. The Las Vegas Raiders and star running back Josh Jacobs have finally reached an agreement, and Josh Jacobs is officially back with the silver and black. The Raiders and star running back Josh Jacobs have agreed to terms on a new one-year contract that can be up to $12 million per Adam Schefter and Tom Pelissero, taking place over the franchise tag. So essentially it feels like they did something pretty similar like the New York Giants did with Saquon Barkley. Franchise tag for Josh Jacobs was about to be $10.9 million. But with this new deal, if Jacobs can continue to ball out like he did last season, which with this offense, especially this O-line, can continue to dominate like they did last season, that's a very possible scenario. And at that point, Josh Jacobs could get up to $12 million. So this is absolutely huge for the Las Vegas Raiders. It just completely changes the whole dynamic going into week one of the regular season. This is actually really perfect timing as well. We still got a little bit more time for him to get out on the field, get the pads on, build some chemistry with the new players on this offense like Jimmy Garoppolo, the new players on the offensive line. And I'm just very happy to hear this news as well, just because we definitely saw in the preseason that the drop-off was going to be there at the running back position if Jacobs was going to hold out for a couple games or so. With all due respect, Zamir White seems like a decent running back, but he just knows Josh Jacobs. And at that point, we would just have to try to go with the running back by committee. And it was just going to be so difficult to try to replace what Josh Jacobs did last season for us. And we'll just have to see if he can continue to ball out like he did last season. As I mentioned, I think this offense really has such a huge potential moving forward for this season. And I know it feels like us Raiders fans, we've been saying that for year in and year out, but really this year feels a little bit different. We got a new face, a new swagger on this team with a new quarterback like Jimmy Garoppolo. And even if Jimmy Garoppolo does go down, I feel so much better now seeing that our rookie quarterback Aiden O'Connell just looks so good out there. I understand it's only preseason, but I feel so much better now. If Jimmy G goes down, I'm confident that Aiden O'Connell can step in for a bit and do some nice things. But now you look at the potential of this offense. Our offensive line absolutely dominated last season when it comes to run blocking. I think they can definitely continue that trend this year. Essentially, everybody in the O-line is coming back this year, and I think we may be getting a little bit stronger as well with some of the free agent veteran acquisitions we made. And just in general, too, the offensive line has a lot of depth as well. If one guy goes down, I think we got some other guys that can step in, fill certain roles. But just think about it like this. If Josh Jacobs can have anywhere close to the same production he had last season, this offense can go absolutely crazy. Imagine having a 1,500-yard rusher again with 2,000 all-purpose yards. And now this season, I think our skill positions are upgraded. I like the acquisition of Jakobi Meyers as our number 2 wide receiver. You still got Davante Adams, who's going to get his numbers. You got slot wide receiver Hunter Renfrow that can definitely fill in and cook within the middle of the offense as a slot wide receiver. You got Trey Tucker, who I think is probably going to take a while for him to start to contribute, but it's another element that was not present last year in this offense, and that's the speed factor, the ability to take the top off of the defense. You also got the tight end group, which I really like because we got depth at the tight end position, and primarily the two guys that I'm going to be excited about is veteran tight end Austin Hooper. He shows that he can be just a reliable, dependable tight end. He's good at run blocking. He can be a good possession receiver inside the numbers. You also got Michael Mayer, who's a very physical tight end as well. I think he's going to continue to improve upon his blocking ability, and he's also a sure-handed receiver. You couple this with a solid running game with Josh Jacobs, and the play action game is just going to open so much things for the Raiders. It's going to help Jimmy Garoppolo stay healthy as well. You can get the ball out quicker. Guys are going to be more open having Josh Jacobs on the field, because having Josh Jacobs forces the opposing defense to play honest. He forces them to put more people inside the box, and that's just going to open up things down the field for Jimmy Garoppolo. And what I really like about this offense is we just have the ability to be such a balanced offense when it comes to runs and passes. We can really do a bit of both. There's probably going to be some games where maybe we'll struggle a little bit to run the ball. That's no problem. We also have the ability to throw the ball down the field, and vice versa. If Josh Jacobs is cooking, if Josh Jacobs is dominant, they can't stop the run, then why go away from that? Jimmy Garoppolo has already showed with San Francisco that if he's got a solid running game, if he's got solid tight ends across the middle, just look at the weapons we have at the wide receiver position. I think Jimmy Garoppolo will be just fine if he stays healthy. But as I mentioned, if something happened, then I definitely feel a lot more confident in Aiden O'Connell if he has to step in throughout the season. And really just the last thing we got to wait on is the defense this season. The defense has shown signs that they're going to improve upon last season. There's been a lot of hype from them coming into the training camp, and preseason thus far they look pretty good, but that's just preseason. I do like the young players we drafted. I do think we're going to be better on defense. We're just going to see how much better. But if all these things start to go right for the Raiders, then, you know, this could be a big year for us. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Raider Nation, Josh Jacobs is back, and I'm absolutely pumped up. But with that being said, that's all for you guys in today's video. Anybody that's new, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.